Guys, on today's tutorial we're going to be learning how to make this gown. If that is what you want to learn, stay tuned guys. Hi guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. You're welcome to Victory Fashion Up with Victoria Yetunde. How are you all doing? Hope you're fine. My returning subscriber, you know I love you guys so much. My new subscriber, you're welcome to the family. Thank you for joining. So today's tutorial, as you can see on the first video, it's a gathers gown. Very simple wrap gathers gown. So the first thing that we're going to be cutting is the gathers, the down part of the dress. And as you can see, I just fold the dress into 4. Then I'm going to be measuring. I measure the half length. I remove the half length, so the remaining one I added 2 inches to it. That is what I'm actually doing here. Then I cut it out. That is the down part. So we are going to cut the upper part now. So the first thing that we're going to cut, after wrap top, we usually used to cut the back first. There are a lot of tutorial of wrap top on my page, so I can link the link down below very well. But this is also wrap. Others are wrapped up, but this one is gown. So the first thing I did is measure the half length, then add 1 inches to it for this joining and all of that. So after that, as I told you guys that this is a gown and we are cutting the back first, so I remove 1.5 inches for the zipper part. Then for the shoulder measurement, divided by 2, sorry. So I used 2.5 by 1 inches for the back, because the front is going to be a open front, so we need to put the back. Then I do the slope 1 inches down and join it to the neckline. Then I measure the shoulder measurement, and for this one I'm going to be using 7 inches because it's actually a teenage lady. So after that, I measure the bust measurement divided by 4. So bust measurement divided by 4, and I teach you guys how to use your tape rule to do it divided by 4, just the way you see it. And I just want to appreciate my followers for always watching my video. Thank you so much. And new subscriber, I love you guys. So after measuring my hip bust measurement divided by 4, I added 2 inches to it. So I'm going to be doing the same thing to the waist. Divide my waist by 4 and added 2 inches. Like I was saying, thank you so much for subscribing. And if you have not, I don't know what you're waiting for. Make sure you subscribe and turn off notification button to see more of my video when I upload it. Thank you guys. So make sure you are giving us a thumbs up and make sure you are commenting. Let's know if this video is actually helpful. So after that, we cut it out, as you can see. So this is what we are going to be using to cut out the front. Then I notched the zipper part, so I'm going to put it inside because the front does not need that measurement. So I measured 5 inches for the front. So the front is bigger than the back by 5 inches. Depends on your fabric. If your fabric is much, this is just 2 yards. If your fabric is like 3 yards, you can go by 5 or 7 inches. So I cut it out. I just follow all other measurements is the same thing, the bust, like you see. So the next thing I'm going to do is just first of all cut the 1 inches out of the neck of the front, just the way you are seeing it. Then I'll remove the back. First of all, I'm going to measure 8 inches from that. 8 inches from the, that is measurement I want for the back. Then I measure the 5 inches out. So I draw a straight line from that neckline to the 8 inches, and I draw it straight down to the down part of the length of the fabric. Then I cut it out just the way you're seeing it right here. If you watched it now and you have not subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for. Make sure you subscribe and turn off notification button to see more of my video, and make sure you give us a thumbs up, and make sure you also comment whenever you watch our video. So this is the front, and this dress almost stressed me out because I don't even get the front later when I thought that is the right side, is also later turned out to be the left side. So as you can see, there's chalk and the right side. Later when I got it, it really stressed me, but it's worth it. So this is the front and the back of the dress. And like I said, this dress is very simple, easy to make, and very fast. By this time I was actually cutting the sleeve, like normal sleeve measurement, a straight and short sleeve measurement. Then I used that to cut out the second part of the sleeve. Like we have two hand here. So for this dress, I feel like it should have a belt. Like it's a teenager, she will want to be a teenager. So I cut out the remaining fabric that remaining and cut the two just for the belt. So as you can see, this is the lining that I'm going to be using for the down part of the dress, and this is the lining that I'm going to be using for the dress. As you can see, I'm cutting out all the lining for the fabric. Like I'm cutting it out. Like I told you guys, it was very stressful to see the front and the back. God, it almost stressed me, but yeah, I finished it. I murder it. So by this time I'm done cutting out the lining, so I'm going to go to the sewing now. And if you watched it now, thank you so much for watching. So the first thing that we're going to do is sew the neckline for the front. Notch it. We're going to sew it straight, notch it, give it a sew it down, then sew the side. So we turn it. I'm going to do the same to the other side. Then I'll go to the back too and do the same thing. The back on, we are going to sew the neck lining, the right side facing each other, just the way I'm doing it. Then you sew the neck, notch it and top stitch, and sew the side and sew the side. So we are going to go and do that first, then I'll come and show you guys later. So I'm done, and I'm turning it out, as you can see. Then I'll give it a good press. Like ironing is very important in fashion design. You need to know that you need to iron, do whatever you need to do, and make sure you are ironing. It's very important. So after that, I'm going to put that in the front, in the back, but later on I later put that in the front too. So I later put two darts in the front. I just changed my mind later on, then I put the dart there. So I was actually arranging this to let you guys know how it's going to do. Then I'll sew it down like that. Then I'll do the same thing. So after putting the darts, then I'll sew the shoulder just the way we used to sew it inside. Sew the shoulder of the both sides together, then sew the side, then allowance, then sew the side too, and sew the side. Then I'll come and show you guys later. So I'm done right now. I'm done sewing. As you can see, it's already giving like it really makes sense. And as you can see, the back, I removed 1 inch from the back side to give us a good sitting for the zip. So as you can see, it's already giving us everything. So the next thing that we're going to do is join the gathers to the dress. I'm going to remove the pin that is in the zipper part of this and join these gathers to the down part of the dress. So you first of all measure your length, if your length is okay by you, before you join the gathers. So then after that, before the gathers, we are going to notch the, I think I've already notched it down, but okay, I've not. So I'll notch the midpoint, then I'll fold it into 4 again and notch the other side. I'll fold it just the way you're seeing it, then I'll notch it. This is for us to know where the gathers is going to reach from the 4 inches of the dress. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say, but that is actually what this notch is for. So I'll know where to stop from the first gathers, the second one, and the third one, the middle, and the other side. So after that, I'm done. As you can see, we are done with the gathers. So I'm going to be putting the lining to it, lining to cover up this thing. Later on, I weaved everything. Let it work. So I'm going to use lining to sew it, put gathers inside and turn it like this. So the sewing, you will not see it at all in the outside. So that is how I do my own gathers, and it makes your work neat. After that, I'm going to put the zip. I'm going to put my zip in the back. I'll join the back and put zip, then put my sleeve. I'll put the sleeve in the back. So yeah, this is the zip that I'm going to be using. Then I'm going to put the sleeve, join the sleeve to the sleeve, then just shaping everything and do the belt. That is all. This is the outcome. Very simple, easy to make. Thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification button if you have not. Thank you so much. See you on my next video. Bye. Make sure you comment and give us a thumbs up whenever you watch our video. I really do love you guys. Welcome. Thank you. Bye.